Grammys. So Taylor Swift wins. And when she got there on stage and she's accepting her award, she plugs her new tour.
Telling you a secret that I've been keeping from you for the last 2 years, which is that my brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called
on the biggest stage to promote her tour. Like, I have no problem with that. I love that. I'm not a Swiftie or anything to that effect, but I love that. Like, Taylor Swift did what you should do. She ignored her peers and she started talking directly to her audience, directly to her fans. That's just smart. I love promotion, and I think you should be promoting yourself.
Self-promotion is very good.
It's very awesome.
Noelle. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
Stop. You are watching a very important conversation on our podcast, but let me tell you about another very important cause: children's illiteracy. The Marley Sims Foundation is my nonprofit organization, and this episode is sponsored by the Marley Sims Foundation. We are committed to combating children's illiteracy because a child that cannot read by the 3rd grade is 3 times more likely not to graduate from high school and 10 times more likely to go to prison. We have got to start doing our part and start fighting children's illiteracy and get our kids reading. Please donate at marleysims.org and you can get this free t-shirt just to show your support and help us fight children's illiteracy. It is so important. This is a serious conversation, so let's get back to it.
All right. We're back here at the Noelle and Diggs podcast. Today, I'm taking a little lead here. I'm going to ask Noelle a question. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the other day, as an artist, I'm watching the Grammys.
Yeah.
And so Taylor Swift wins.
Yes.
Okay, so she won the Grammy.
Right.
And when she got there on stage and she's accepting her award,
yeah,
she plugs her new tour that she's going on.
That's right.
She told, all right. So she's in a room full of her peers.
Right.
And she won.
Right.
Do you think, like, okay, so let's go in basketball.
Yeah.
In basketball, if it's 10 seconds left on the clock and you're winning, you don't, it's bad decorum to do a windmill dunk.
Really?
I heard someone say.
Okay.
Do you think it's bad decorum for her
on the biggest stage to promote her tour? Do I think, like, are you really serious? Like, you asking Noelle Randall,
some people think,
who is the biggest self-promoter of the entire world. Like, I have no problem with that. I love that. I love Taylor Swift. Like, I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie or anything to that effect, but I love that. Like, I love self-promotion. My dad would say to me, if you don't toot your horn, nobody else will.
Okay, I'm saying, you're in a room full of your peers.
Who cares? But she's on national television. Those people are her peers. Yes, whoop-de-doo. They're in the audience because guess what? Her Swifties can't be in the audience. They can't afford to go to the Grammys. So she's not talking to her peers in the audience. She's talking to the camera. She's talking to her audience, and that's what's important. So I love it. I mean, like, what? And then who cares about them? I'm sorry. Like, I mean, no offense.
Okay, I got another example. All right, so I have a cousin who was having a wedding.
Okay.
All right. His brother, my other cousin, his wife was the wedding singer at the wedding.
Okay.
During the ceremony, my cousin, his wife, he was offering to sell her CD. She's an artist like me, offering to sell her CD, her songs at the wedding.
Okay.
At his brother's wedding.
Right.
Is that okay?
To me, that is completely different than what Taylor Swift did. So like I said, Taylor Swift did what you should do. She ignored her peers and she started talking directly to her audience, directly to her fans. That's just smart. It's the Grammys. The Grammys are televised, nationally televised. There's millions of people watching. Her fans are watching. That's who she's talking to. Your cousin's wife is singing to the audience. So that's like wedding guests. They're there for the wedding. You know what I mean? They're not there for that. And those are not her fans or her audience. She's like the entertainment. So is it wrong? I just feel like that's stupid. If I have to,
but they could become her fans.
Yes, they
Right.
could.
Right.
They could, but to me, that's no different than when my mom is at the grocery store with me telling the cashier to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, Mom, no. Like, they find me in YouTube because they're searching for this thing, and then that's my audience,
but
and
the
that's who I'm
Grammys
talking
is
to.
not for that. Like, they
The
cut you
Grammys-
off at, like, you can't just.
You can't promote yourself at the Grammys.
No, you can't promote you shouldn't promote your movie at the Oscars.
Why not?
Like, that's not what it's for. You're being celebrated. You get your award.
No. Anytime you get a chance to talk directly to your audience and sell your products and your services, I think that you should. Now, the brother's wedding, I feel like that's a little bit silly because, and again, I'm dissing them, but that's not her audience. Those are not her fans. I've been to a wedding. I know I'm not there for the person singing. I know I don't really like their music. I don't want to buy their CD. I don't like, that's not what I'm there for. But at the same time, I'm not mad that she did that. I wouldn't have had no problem if I was in the audience and they said she wants the CD. I just don't think that's effective. So let's talk about, like, people do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like I said, my mom goes to the grocery store and tries to get the cashier to subscribe to my channel. Now, if that was literally my strategy to grow my YouTube channel, I am in trouble. Right. Like, if I gotta go around physically getting subscribers one by one, I'm not gonna have 700,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers like I'm trying to grow.
Where does the line draw? Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So answer, like, that's just self-promotion.
That's self-promotion.
All right, so, and
I'm the queen of self-promotion.
I had some people that were working for me.
Right.
We went to Atlanta.
Yes.
We were having a photo shoot.
Okay.
I
remember this.
Right. They work with artists.
Yes.
They work with artists.
They do.
I'm paying for everything. We're paying for everything.
Correct.
And they get around the photographer and the PR person.
Yeah.
And I'm already set to work with them.
Yeah.
They are promoting another artist.
Yeah. I remember this, and that was not cool.
And I took that
You took that very personally. I was not a fan of it because, of course, you got angry. You're my artist.
Shouldn't take things
personal because, again, you know what I mean? It's there's a rule that we always say, like, you don't give people malice intent. Try not to give people malice intent. Most people don't have malice intent.
Right.
Most people are just stupid.
Right.
But I've hired you. That's something a little bit different. So when we're talking self-promotion, was it wrong? No. But was that going to get them to the next level? Because literally what it ended up happening is we fired them.
Right.
So obviously that did not work out well for them because we paid them to be there. They are your promotion team. And now they're talking to our PR person that we pay. They're talking to our photographer about someone else that is not associated with our label, with our music label. That was a problem to me because that's a sign of disloyalty. And I'm a very loyal person. I feel like loyalty is everything.
Right.
And so to me, that was disloyal more so than self-promotion. Because quite frankly, if they started promoting themselves to the photographer and said, hey, if you know anybody that needs such and such services, we do that, and gave their card and stuff like that, we wouldn't have had a problem with it. What they started doing was actually taking a resource that we paid for and using it for their own other clients. Right. That's a no-no. You know what I mean? And again, you can do whatever you want to do. And there's lessons in business that you're going to try some stuff and you're going to realize, like, oh, wait a minute. If I work at Walmart, I probably should not start actively promoting Target. And that was what they were doing. So to me, again, not quite self-promotion. Again, to me, self-promotion is when I can get in front of someone that is a potential client. I am offering my product or my service. That's to me what Taylor Swift did.
Okay, so let's go with back to the Taylor Swift thing.
Let's go back.
Again, not a shot at Taylor Swift.
Not a shot at Taylor Swift.
Well, all right,
we do not want no Swifties up here talking trash to us.
No, this is not about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, or no beehivers either.
No, we don't want any of that.
None of that.
So say the 5 people that are in the category.
Right.
The Grammys are awarding her that. Mm-hmm. So the other 5 people didn't get a chance to promote to their million.
Correct. They should have won.
But that's not.
They didn't win.
It wasn't like
they did not.
That's not fair. It wasn't like it was a race or she did more than them or she sold more than them. No. Someone voted for them and did a celebration for them. And she took advantage of that.
Right. That is why Taylor Swift is a billionaire. When she gets an opening and a chance to talk to her fans, she does that.
But come on, man.
I'm sorry.
The other 5 people that were nominated
that did not win.
But the Grammys didn't get. That's unfair.
It's not a commercial. It is the Grammys. It is an award ceremony.
Right. So she didn't pay for that.
She did not pay for that.
She did not pay for that.
Nor should she.
And she got an unfair advantage that the other 5 people
got an
didn't.
advantage. There's no such thing as unfair advantages.
Man, how you mean that's unfair? They voted her.
No such thing as an unfair advantage. I do not believe that there's an unfair advantage. Taylor Swift, for all intent and purpose, works very hard.
Oh no, I'm not taking anything from her.
For the fact that she won, she gets the
take
opportunity
her name
to
out of it.
Take anybody's
like
name on it.
The winner promotes their.
The winner promotes their thing.
But that's not. They didn't do anything
because they're the winner.
That's like the voters. The voters got to vote.
So
for
you
her.
think that all of the people that got nominated should get to go to the stage and speak? What? No, not speak. But you don't get to self-promote. Why not?
Because that's unfair to the rest of the people.
No such thing as unfair. You know this. There is no such thing as unfair.
You don't think that's an advantage?
Because if this thing is fair, who is the judge? That's fair. Just walking around, just walking through the world. Fair, not fair.
If you misuse the platform.
What did she do that was wrong?
She promoted herself.
How is promoting yourself wrong?
Because you didn't pay for it. You have
to pay for all promotion. Right. Well, you don't have to pay for promotion.
I'm saying they voted her in there. She didn't do it. She didn't
won,
do it.
Like the president when he wins, or the
the
senator that wins. Whoever wins.
That's a good example. You win the presidency. You don't get to promote your business. You don't win the presidency and get to say, well, yeah, go to my restaurant. Or go to this.
Literally, the president, when they win, they actually start campaigning. Like, I'm a great president, and they start promoting themselves, and that's how they win the next campaign. Ask Barack Obama.
I'm not talking about the presidency.
That's how you get that second term.
No, I'm not talking about the presidency.
You don't promote a product or service. You promote yourself. So that's how you
promoted a product or service. Like, I'm having a concert.
That's right.
You don't think that?
Not at all. Not at all.
No, man. No, man. You don't get to promote your.
I'm listening as to why.
Because
trying to get
that's not the platform to do that.
So what would be the platform?
A commercial that you pay for, like everybody else. Like the Grammys do have a TV show. Everybody else get to pay for a commercial. You win an award and you don't get to pay for a commercial. That's an unfair advantage. You don't get to promote yourself for free.
When you win the award, you get to go up on the stage and say whatever it is that you want to say.
You get to thank people.
That's not the rule. They don't tell you, oh, you get to thank people.
You can't run a commercial up there. Well, you can. Yes, you can.
Obviously, you can.
You did.
Obviously, you can.
You did.
No, people go up there with their own agenda all the time at the Grammys, and we have no problem. People go up there with political agendas. They talk about climate change. They talk about wars and that we should stop different wars. People go up there. They get the stage. They get a platform. They start saying what they want to say.
Right. That is a point.
There's any problem with
that is a point. That I will concede to that point.
She did not do anything negative. She didn't hurt anybody. I don't think anybody was damaged by that. I don't think she should have had to pay for that. She's literally thanking them. Hey, I won this award. Y'all think I'm awesome. Y'all are going to come see me.
I don't know if that's the case.
Like, I'll be like, y'all want to come to New Red Storage? You want to get my book? You want to get, like, you're watching my YouTube channel, for example, and I'm like, you want my book? And hundreds of thousands of people are like, yes, I do want your book, Noelle. What if I just didn't offer it, though? Like, would that even, I would be doing them a disservice.
I'm not talking about on your
then they wouldn't get my book.
Not on your own platform. But if you win an award, like if you win an NAACP award,
you best believe I'm going to be promoting Noelle. I'm going to be like, I got this. I'm going to plug that in there. I'm going to slip that little message in there. Like, I promise, give me an NAACP award. Y'all better believe Noelle Randall is going to be like, I got Noelle Randall coaching. I got this event that I'm doing. You want to get one of these tickets? You want to buy my book? I'm going to promote myself. Even if I'm in my speech, like, oh, I thank my mom, I thank my dad, and I thank my publisher for writing that book that I just wrote. It's called Pick a Horse, and you can pick it up at all the bookstores. Anyway, thank you, God. Slip your message in there. You're an entrepreneur. Why would you possibly pass up that opportunity? To me, she would have been a fool.
It's kind of like an unwritten rule.
Unwritten rule?
It's kind of like an unwritten rule. Like you're being celebrated. It's not the time to do that. That's kind of like, it's not the time to do that.
Well, we're going to talk about it. Y'all comment below. Like I said, we love having these discussions. We literally could argue about this for the next 2 hours because I love promotion, and I think you should be promoting yourself.
Self-promotion is very good.
It's very awesome. So comment below. Let us know. We'll have a conversation. Thanks again for watching the Noelle and Diggs podcast. We'll see you next time.
Later.
Did you know that 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of 4th grade will end up and be a champion for literacy? The Marley Sims Foundation, transforming lives one book at a time. Donate now. Did you know that 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of 4th grade will end up in jail or on welfare? The Marley Sims Foundation believes it's time to change this narrative. Education is the key, and literacy is the doorway to a brighter future. Hi, I'm Noelle Randall, real estate millionaire, entrepreneur, mentor, speaker, YouTube star, mom of 7, and so much more. And literacy has literally transformed my life. And together, we're on a mission to transform the lives of children everywhere. In the United States alone, 58% of 4th grade students do not read at a proficient level. But we can rewrite this story. For just $50, you can be a hero in a child's story. Donate today and receive our exclusive This Shirt Buys Books t-shirt and both Marley Sims books to give to a child. It's not just a shirt, it's a lifeline to literacy. And the numbers show it. Every dollar donated has a direct impact on improving literacy rates. Studies prove that children who read at grade level by the end of the 3rd grade are 4 times more likely to graduate from high school. Join us on this vital mission. Your $50 donation helps provide books, resources, and literacy programs for children who need it most. Let's rewrite the story for these children. Donate $50, wear the shirt, give the books away as a gift, and be a champion for literacy. The Marley Sims Foundation, transforming lives one book at a time. Donate now.